Wow, what a great crowd. You know what? I just feel so blessed to be here among a group of patriots like this. There's nothing like patriots getting together. And so I won't talk about that. I'm going to talk about Patriot Mobile briefly and then hand it over to our Chief Communications Officer. I forget that all the time. Anyway, my name's Glenn Story. I'm the founder of Patriot Mobile, and we're America's only Christian conservative cell phone company. And you may go, what is a Christian cell phone company? Well, it's pretty easy. God is the chairman of our business, and we're his stewards, and everything that we do is to serve him. Yeah, clap, if we can't clap on that. And so we put, how do we do that? Look, we're a cell phone company. We carve a portion of our proceeds of every bill and carve it out and donate back to the conservative movement. We believe in 4 pillars. The First Amendment, Second Amendment, check that, military and first responders, and then sanctity of life. We believe in that so much that everything that we do is geared to that. And so, Leigh, I'm going to turn it over to you.
So in 2022, we were able to give, because of our customers, we were able to give over $2 million to Christian conservative causes. And we have been so blessed this year. Our business has more than doubled, 110%. And this year, we're slated to give $3 million to Christian conservative causes. And we're honored to be a sponsor of this event this weekend, the Western Conservative Summit. These events are so important, and they're so important right now because we are not under a political attack, friends. We're under a spiritual attack.
Amen.
And what I'm seeing is God weaving us together. And we need to support each other in everything we do, in every aspect of our life. We need to create an economy that honors God. People are opening banks now. And one thing that pretty much everyone has in the audience is your cell phone. I always talk about, my number one issue is the Second Amendment. And I say, you know what? You've got a powerful weapon right there in your pocket, right there in your purse. And it is your phone. Because you have a choice to fund woke causes, or you have a choice with that service. Same coverage, you can bring your same phone, you can port your same phone number over, and you can support a business like Patriot Mobile who gives back a portion of every single dollar that we make to Christian conservative causes. We need to start thinking about that in every aspect of our life.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what was really interesting, and I'm going to go back a few years. When we started the business in 2010, we started it purely as a political business. We thought, look, we'll go support candidates and causes, and we will go donate to them and really lift folks up. And our business grew incredibly well. But one of our chairmen came in and said, Glenn, you're really being stupid. And I go, what do you mean? We've got great growth. Because you live a Christian life, but you don't put God first in your business title. I was like, okay, you're right. The really beautiful thing about this is we went out, rebranded, or kind of did something, and we said, okay, Patriot Mobile's America's only Christian conservative cell phone company. I'm going to tell you right now, in the last 3 or 4 years, I think we're up 800%. Our growth curve went from this to that. And I'll tell you, with that, great. We've grown, we've donated more money. It's drawn the attention of the crazy left. Putting God first, is that really bad? No, that makes us patriots. This country was founded on biblical principles. I don't care what they say, what you read on CNN or hear on CNN. I'm proud to say I'm a Christian. I'm proud to say that.
Amen. Amen. And every time the media attacks us, our phones ring off the hook. Our sales go crazy. It's a blessing. What the enemy meant to hurt us, God will use it for good. And if you stand in truth and light in all aspects of your life, we can all withstand this together. And I encourage everyone to stick together. Make next year double this size. Bring all of your friends to this conference. Yeah. We need fellowship. There's strength in numbers. And we need to go out and conquer and take this country back.
And that is so true. And one of the really cool things that we did in Texas, one of our good friends, Brian Hughes, wrote the In God We Trust bill, right? And if you go into a school and you put an In God We Trust plaque, they have to put it in the most obvious place. So what did we do? We printed several thousand and we started donating them to the schools. BBC came after us, right? BBC, then the New York Times.
The
and
left's heads exploded.
Oh, it was crazy. So
Like
this
the
New
real
York
time.
Times guy comes into our office. He found our office. We've got, it looks generic, right? He comes in and he wanted to tear us apart. And I said, okay, but I knew he had children. And I knew he was a good Jewish guy. And so I put a book in front of him, Gender Queer. And so I had some excerpts, and I said, hey, before we get started, I know that we don't agree politically, and I'm all right with that. But I guarantee you, we agree on 80%. So I slid it over, and I said, he's a good tan guy. And I said, here, read this. And it wasn't about, 10 seconds, and all of a sudden he looked like a sheet of paper. And I said, dude, if this makes me a bad guy, I'm all right with that. And I said, if you don't get sick at that, that's your own personal problem. You have no morals. What did he do? He wrote one of the best articles in the New York Times about a Christian conservative cell phone company. How cool is that?
It's pretty amazing. God's been giving us favor, and we want to make sure you guys go by our booth. We can't be missed. We're the first one on the left when you enter. And a lot of people are really confused these days about how they identify, and especially this month with the pride flags. I wish they would have humility flags. We're not confused about what we identify as. Aren't these beautiful? We identify as patriots. We have these at our booth. Please stop by, go pick you one up. We have some great employees at our booth. We have some of the sweetest people that work for this company. We're really blessed to walk in every day and see Bibles on the desks. Oh, hey, I made it to the front row at least, sorry. We want to thank you guys for your time. Remember, stick together, work together, fellowship, take this country back. PatriotMobile.com is where you can go to find us. We would be honored to have your business.
And I think if you come by our booth, I know our chief operating officer is out here somewhere, but I think we're going to give you a really good discount, maybe a month for free or something like that. So come by and learn about Patriot Mobile. So God bless you guys. I think this is kind of what heaven might feel like, a bunch of believers. So
Absolutely.
God bless you guys.
Bless you.